The 5-0 defeat to Nottingham Forest wasn't just a bad afternoon, it was a sharp reminder of the demands of the Premier League. For Sunderland, a club that spent years outside the top flight before fighting its way back, the result cut through any sense of comfort that had built around a season of relative stability. Survival has never really looked in doubt, but that's no longer the standard being measured. The defeat has shifted the mood from quiet satisfaction to clear urgency, highlighting the gap between holding position and pushing forward. It has also forced a tougher question into the open. Is the current trajectory enough for an ownership group focused on progress, not just survival? That context explains the growing scrutiny around Régis Le Bris. Reports suggest the club's hierarchy, led by Kirill Louis-Dreyfus, are planning a formal review of his position at the end of the season. The timing is no accident. Le Bris still holds significant credit for securing promotion and steadying the club in its first year back, and he retains strong backing from supporters. But the board's ambition brings a different perspective. This isn't just about recognising what's been achieved, it's about deciding whether the current leadership can take the club further without stalling. The review feels less like a reaction and more like a checkpoint, weighing loyalty against the need to avoid drifting into mid-table. The numbers offer a mixed picture. Le Bris holds a win rate of just over 41% across nearly 90 matches, slightly ahead of Tony Mowbray and comfortably above Michael Beale's brief spell. Only Alex Neil posted a higher figure, albeit over a smaller sample. On paper, that suggests consistency rather than decline. However, recent form tells a different story. Sunderland's slide out of the top half reflects a level of inconsistency that can't be ignored. The key question is whether that dip is a natural adjustment for a newly promoted side, or a sign that Le Bris has reached a limit tactically against stronger opposition. At this level, perception often shifts quicker than the data settles, and that tension is now shaping the club's thinking. That makes the final weeks of the season particularly important. Internally, they're being viewed as a kind of test not for survival, but for direction. For Louis-Dreyfus and the board, the decision isn't just about results. It's about what comes next. Do they stick with the manager who delivered promotion, or make an early change in pursuit of faster progress? For supporters, the issue is more complex. Is it right to move on from the man who brought the club back to the Premier League in the name of ambition? Or does that risk unsettling the very stability that made the return possible? Sunderland now find themselves at a crossroads. Patience and ambition are no longer aligned by default, and the decision they take will shape not just next season, but the identity of the project moving forward.